Let's just get right into this, okay? Mistakes were made yesterday. Apparently, I got a uh, bad deck or an old Mill Warlock deck or something. It was definitely pre-nerf, and it wasn't working out because of some of the cards that had changed. So so then I went in and made a bunch of changes, and this is just for closure's sake, because um, I do want to show what it actually looks like when it's performing well, when it's actually doing its job. But then after that, I'm done, because then I've realized that, like, the most fun that I had playing Hearthstone in probably 12 months was that stupid Dragon Taunt deck that I built day one of the new expansion. So we're just going to play that today. And yeah, and we'll play the Mill Warlock for a game or two for closure yesterday, because it was probably one of the worst bouts of streamitis I've ever had. And you don't need to know Hearthstone to know. You understand net decking, and you understand, like, trying to follow the meta, and I wasn't trying to follow the meta, but I was trying to follow a deck archetype that didn't work out. But no worries, I made a few changes, and then also realized that the deck the deck changed from, like, where it was, I don't know, about a week ago. Moves fast. Maybe just tap. So basically, it's a complicated and it's a complicated and kind of stupid combo deck. But you're supposed to take advantage of this death rattle. So when this creature dies, each player draws a card. When this creature dies, I gain 3 armor. If you can put these two creatures' death rattles together and then play a card that replays the death rattles when it dies, it takes all these death rattles from your turn and replays them. If you can get these two together, plus another death rattle that. See, so here's the Archdruid. So I'm 1 card away from the combo now. So when you play him, you gain the death rattles of all these minions that died. So the trick is to get all these minions to die at the same time, then play this, then get this to die, and then you gain all of those death rattles. And then the next time you play it, you gain more death rattles from each turn. It just keeps compiling them, compiling them, compiling them. Let's just do this for now, and then next turn we can coin out the Ancient of Yore. It's entirely possible, by the way, that the stream is choppy. I don't show any dropped frames on my side, but I do know that my computer is wheezing a lot these days, technologically speaking. Prince, I was sad you didn't get to come to the Fun Explosion. Maybe next time. It's pretty fun. Is a pretty fun Jackbox. Time for Jackbox. The Jackbox games feel like that would have been pretty quintessential for the old dojo back in the day. Oh boy. So this is a undead dragon. Split into 1/1 beetles, and then at the start of your turn, reform with any remaining. A little concerning. Especially since I burned my only destroy target creature spell. Alright, this is too much board pressure. How am I supposed to show how a bad deck works if I keep getting pressured? Destroy to draw. This is gonna draw too many cards. And also, freezing this guy doesn't matter. He just attacks no matter what. Alright. This is really bad. But it does get rid of 2 cards. So we'll only overdraw 1. Oh no, we won't overdraw because this guy's awake. That's right.
My blood for the Lich King.
Moving into a new house. Fancy. Sounds like a lot of work, but also a lot of reward eventually, once it's all done. Okay, this is going very poorly. Table flip is somewhat helpful. So we'll do that now, paying its cheapest cost. Got, yeah, I'm gonna overdraw if I can't spend 1 here. Okay. Maybe it doesn't matter. Hopefully I don't burn a combo piece. Second bathroom is more important than the yard. You can always go to the park, but you can't go to the park for a second bathroom. Alright, let's burn something not important. Alright, that's not important. It would have been nice to have, but it's okay. And now we also have a board clear. Although it's a clunky one, but we can clear the board. This to gain a little bit of health, and then we have some more draw, some more armor, and some more board space. We're just 1 card away from... We're just the amalgam. So the amalgam is the one with the death rattle that shuffles it back into your deck. That's the only one that I need to complete the mill combo. And then that'll make this thing the miller. Alright, prize vendor. Another prize vendor. Let's just draw some cards. Another table flip. Alright, so it's really going to be at the bottom of the deck. Okay. We've got 3 cards left, so it can only be one of those. Leeches. Yuck. Alright, hopefully he doesn't understand that if he kills my Murloc, I'm going to burn a card. He doesn't understand. It's nice of him to not understand. Okay, so we got the Amalgam. But also, I'm not feeling great about my life total. That was... I shouldn't have done that so soon. Because I could have gotten 2 8/8s. That was kind of silly. But board space is kind of a problem for me right now. Let's just kill this. Get rid of this. Alright, so all these are going to die. And we're going to get a draw. Then we're going to play this one. So this shuffles it, everybody draws a card, and then I gain 5 armor. And that's all I need to do. So if this works correctly now, each time I play this new card, when it gets shuffled, and sometimes this dies right away from the Summoner Dark Marrow, sometimes it does not. I'm not sure exactly what... Oh, I know what it is. Because this keeps all enchantments, so this would keep the death rattles when I play it. So when it comes in, it's just a Battlecry minion, but then the second time I play it, it would die because it's a death rattle minion. The mechanics don't really matter, but it is important to understand how the deck works because this is probably one of the more complicated decks that I've ever played. Alright, he's reading the card and trying to explain the card. He's killing it, but that's what I want him to do. Because now we're going to mill the rest of his deck. Oh, but he didn't kill the 4/4. That was... Well, I guess the leeches are going to kill the 4/4. Oh, yeah, and that thing too. Okay. Alright, I lost my freezes, which are kind of sad, but I don't really need them for this to work. Kill it again. Make him burn some stuff. He's got 7 cards left in the deck. So now each time I play this, it's going to... It's a little spooky. Why does he have that again? We got his kill, Jaden.
Get out, Devar! Yes!
We got his horseman. This was a successful game. Now the only thing we have to do is close it out and win. Oh boy. All right, so we're not getting any more death rattles. Am I dead on board? 2, 4, 10, 16, 24. I'm not dead on board. And if he kills my board, he's dead. And the leeches will kill my board. I think I take 3 fatigue. So he'd have to do 12 damage to me. Okay. Okay, here we go.
My tooth and claw! My tooth and claw!
This is what he wanted.
My tooth and claw!
Pretty stupid. But this is how it works. And I had to stop and rebuild it yesterday. Because halfway through the stream, I realized that the deck was just not performing the way it was supposed to. It was way too slow. And that's Mill Warlock. And now I never want to play it again. Because it just wasn't that fun. It's fairly linear, and I think somebody who's a better player than me could get it to work a lot sooner. I'm not going to bother with that. I don't have the time, I don't have the resources to figure it out. But that's how it worked, and this is a, like I said, closure from yesterday, because yesterday I discovered on stream that it was not tuned correctly. So if there's any pride in it at all, it was the fact that I took it apart and rebuilt it to do what it was supposed to do initially. And that felt good because I haven't homebrewed a deck in a while, except for this one. This one is mine. And now it's not as great because it was like the first day from the new expansion and the new rotation that I crafted it. And it was, it did a lot of things. It doesn't do all those same things anymore because the meta's changed. But we still get to make a ton of dragons and bring them all back over and over and over again. And then if that doesn't work, we destroy our deck and get an endless portal of demons instead. Which, I know that's cliche, because everybody says, if your deck doesn't work, destroy it and get an endless portal of demons. Everybody says that. But, I know, it's not original. There he is. This guy is so fun. It's so stupid. But very fun. Okay. Whoa. That costs a lot, but that's going to be good. Yeah, let's just keep on discovering some dragons with dark gifts. The charge is interesting, but here we go.
And smell the flowers.
It's okay if you missed it. Can always check out the video on demand on our YouTube channel. That's right, we have a YouTube channel. Kind of just want to do this. Yeah. See if we get anything juicy. Whoa, that's pretty juicy. We do that one more time, and I am very happy. This does not help me for armor. But I kind of want to just play this now. This goes against everything in my deck, like what I built it to do. But I kind of want to just do that now. Although I'm getting low on armor.
Find me in the grave.
Or I'm getting low on health. So let's destroy this egg and get some armor and then get our own armor. And now we can start making our endless army of dragons. Because mage should not have more armor than warrior. Hit the 4-2. Yep, there you go. I was hoping this could have died sooner, but it didn't. And we should do this. Draw 2 cards. Guess we use Sarah next turn, so maybe we draw 2 more and gain the armor. Yeah.
Many from one.
It's still insane that a mage has more armor than a warrior. By now, he's played this enough, he's got to have that other robot in hand. The one that's going to deal 1,000 damage to us eventually. He's got to have that one in hand. So what I need to do... Oh! Hey, LaFonda. Now I don't want to play Ysera at all. But maybe it's still the best thing to do.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Many from one.
And I think it's still the best thing to do. It's not the most fun thing to do, but it's definitely investing for the future.
Stand with me.
Okay, so we can do this and have a pretty OP turn. The chemical spill is going to bring out my turtle. He's a very strong turtle, and yeah, he's a very strong turtle and hard to kill, especially for a mage. Then I'm going to bring out LaFonda. I'm going to make an egg from LaFonda, and I'm going to crack that egg to make another LaFonda, and every time LaFonda dies, I summon a random dragon for each time LaFonda's died. So if these two LaFondas were to die, that would give me, I believe, 3 dragons? Random dragons. They could be absolute trash, or they could be really, really good. Or they could be another LaFonda. He's trying to make... He's got to have one of those rush minions by now. Is he just going to use this for board clear? It's so sad. Oh, I got 4. Never mind. Look at this. Using it for board clear. Just imagine. Now he's going to put it back into his hand, which is silly. But that's why it was so important that we burned one of the other ones. Okay. Let's ask Kier to give us another LaFonda. Dang it. We did have too many random dragons, unfortunately. We did have too many random dragons.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
But he's gonna have to use it again to clear everything again. And when he does, I've got a hydration station nation vacation situation for him. A tsunami? That's your response? That's your response? We got one of these out. Maybe it's time. I've had so many dead dragons. There's almost no chance of getting something good, but it gets worse as we go. So there it is.
What separates dream from reality?
All right, now it's bad that the whole board is full because he can just kill it and then I won't get all of the summons, but if he has to use some kind of like AoE and everything dies, then I'm just gonna... See? So I'm just gonna rebuild my whole board. Only thing that's a little concerning is, yep, how many times this is gonna keep on happening. Boy, that is annoying. Alright, we're gonna have to do... We're gonna have to get some armor. What was he? 20 damage. Okay. So now we eat something else in his deck. Cool. we get the big old turtle taunt out, which will gain me the smallest amount of armor, and if it lives, I can use the cube on it. And I've still got another hydration station, nation vacation situation somewhere stashed in my deck. He's looking for Bran, that piece of trash. How do I know he doesn't have Bran? I would be dead. I would be most dead. I'm already almost most dead.
A recurring dream.
Boy, I was really, really lucky to kill that thing. Kill that other one in his hand. Really lucky. Did I miss lethal? Boy, that would have been embarrassing. I miss lethal. Oh my gosh. Well, what can I do to redeem myself? This seems like an irredeemable situation. We're gonna make 1,000,000 turtles. For starters. I don't have any minions in my deck that do direct damage. Nope, sure don't. I didn't even get a good effect.
Find me in the dream.
Alright, I'm probably just dead to mage damage now. Oh, and I flooded my board, so the turtle's not even gonna come out. Fire spells that cost 1. What's the worst that could happen?
Not all who wander are lost.
You know what? I miss lethal. I'm not going to concede. I'm going to let him do what he wants. He did just spend all of his mana.
You have won this day.
That was a classic situation of an idiot playing an idiot, and two people saying, well, two people slapping each other and being like, just die, just die, just die, just die. Prince, if you happen to catch this later, positive sentiments to you picking up your girls. Have fun. I didn't see that in the chat soon enough.
Magni versus Anhilda.
Tiny spot of condensation just dripped onto my crotch. These are the commentaries that you don't get with other streamers. I don't know why everybody doesn't follow me. Alright, it's warrior v warrior. So this is probably going to be a frustrating game, to say the least. Probably going to be a bit of a frustrating game. Now I see that he is playing Starship. So that's interesting. It's definitely LaFonda, man. Are you kidding? That's such value. such a value, Bobo. Alright, we might not be able to do anything for a couple more turns, but I'm going to chemical spill my turtle. And then wait to see what he has to remove it. Come, my turtle, protect me from the warrior. Why do I even play Hearthstone? No. Didn't get anything that good. Just taking 1,000,000 billion damage.
What separates dream from madness?
I told you this was going to be annoying. Did I not? Did I not tell you how annoying this was going to be?
What separates dream?
Alright, kill this and just kill me. Get it over with. I'm sick of this game. I'm sick of this life. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of Hearthstone. I had so much fun the first day. So much fun. It has been a snowball since then, but not a pure white snow. A fresh white powder on a hill. No, it's been like that old March snow where it's like gray and black and there's cigarette butts in there and there's like all this like crud, salt and stuff from, you know, having to having to clean all winter. Yeah, it's that kind of snowball. I used to love this game. Hearthstone was my jam. It was all I played. It was literally the only thing I played. It consumed all my days. And I didn't have a single care in the world back then. I just play Hearthstone. It was great. Times have changed. I'm trying to make this new expansion work, but I'm telling you, maybe for the sake of my sanity, for the sake of my blood pressure, for the sake of all these viewers that I have, for the sake of all of these viewers, maybe we just don't play this. Maybe we would just play, Marvel Snap and Once Upon a Galaxy and Die in the Dungeon. I haven't played Die in a Dungeon in a while. They had a new expansion, or not expansion, but new DLC come out. I really ought to get back into that. Alright, now that I've got Turtle in hand, it makes me a little conflicted because I want to coin out the Nightmare guy and gets one of my Nightmare minions, but also if I do that, it's going to put me a bit behind. Whereas if I do the chemical spill, it's going to be pretty difficult for the shaman to deal with my big old turtle. Oh, perfect. My curve has been set before me perfectly. Alright, it does bother me a little bit that that cookie's out there, but what's the worst that could happen? Oh, if only this turtle was a turtle dragon. Can you imagine chemical spilling this on turn 4 and then somehow they manage to kill it and then you just bring it back with a succumb to madness on turn 5 with a little armor just for little frosting on top. But here's the best part about all of this. He's just put so many resources into this. He's put so many resources into this just for me to do this. And yeah, he could kill that. He could kill it. But if he doesn't kill the cube, he's going to have to kill it again. And again. And again. And again. And again. Oh. He got an Octosari. Sorry, not sorry. I gotta get rid of his board. His board is making me mad. I'm not gonna get rid of it this way. It does kind of lock him out, playing new cards. Ew. Why does that have rush? Does that have rush? It does. That's spooky. Look, I don't know what this guy has to do all day, but until I can get rid of his board, I guess this is what we're doing. Crastinus. His name is Crastinus. You know that's going through the username ranker, analyzer, bullcrap, whatever it's called. Bookmarks. I had to pull this up. I didn't have it ready. I'm usually just used to sitting here by myself and not having any interaction. Okay, Crastinus. Let's analyze this. Crastinus. It's a 6.4, but the trendiness is low. It's got a cool factor of 8, which is its strength. It evokes a sense of ancient mystery and power. It sounds vaguely Latin, like a forgotten Roman general or mythical beast. The crast prefix suggests strength and perhaps crafting or creation. Isn't crast maybe like a reference to crass? Like kind of, you know, vulgar, disrespectful.
That's incredible.
Sounds like a blend of crastinate to delay or postpone. Okay.
So many choices.
What separates dream from madness?
Fall silent.
This is probably one of the stupidest games. Because I don't have any removal for his stuff. He doesn't really have any removal for my stuff. So we both just keep doing the stupidest turns over and over and over. Alright, we got rid of that cookie. That's nice. I do appreciate that. I don't like that my cube is so low of health. He's been doing a lot of work for me. Also, I probably have too many dragons now to get a Lafonda off my Succumb to Madness, but if I can do that and get an egg, that'd be pretty cool. I would appreciate that. Look at that. Lafonda one time. Chow.
What separates dream from madness?
I'm not even gonna crack that egg.
Stop and smell.
Not even gonna crack it.
Silent target.
Cool. One less buddy in the world to worry about. And that sounds very harsh. If there are any buddies listening to this right now, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the robot buddy that doubles people's hero power. It's a very powerful and very frustrating card to have to deal with. But I was not talking about you. I love you. I love all of you buddies.
A recurring dream.
Not these robot buddies. I do not love them. Just setting that straight.
Follow the flutter wings.
This is the dumbest game that I've played all year in Hearthstone. Is this a random? Yeah, it's a random. Just don't hit my cube. Just don't hit my cube. Oh, he's not even going to use the spell burst. Look at this. A free hydration station nation vacation situation. Can you believe that?
Magic binds.
Can you believe it? We got a free one and we can't even use it?
Fall silent. Fall silent.
Alright, this is pretty dumb, but I want to make another turtle. Now I gotta get past his turtle. None of us have removal. None of us have anything except for silly nonsense. Maybe I should just kill Jaden right now. I've got 2 hydration stations. Maybe I just kill Jaden right now. That might be the way. Those things scale pretty fast. I would be a little concerned about card advantage. I mean, look at this guy. He's doing nothing. Alright, so 17.
Magic minds. Fall silent. Fall silent.
Not holding a dragon. So I won't get the 3 damage to all from Chillmaw, which I appreciate. Well, he's gonna get through a lot of my taunts this way. I think my cube might be finally dead. Maybe not. Yeah, Crastinus. This is both the reason that I used to love Hearthstone, but also the reason now, in my current stage of life, that I kind of hate Hearthstone. Like, these kinds of time-wasting, value-driven, nonsense games, that was my jam, like 6 years ago, when I had nothing else to be my jam. But these days I've got like a demanding job, a loving wife, 3 very small children, lots of other responsibilities. The weight of the universe bearing down on me, asking me if I'm gonna start making more money in a year, or if I'm going to actually do anything with my life. Those are things that take their toll. And these kind of games, while fun and silly, are just not practical for me anymore. It's driven me to snap. Not snap like murder everybody, I mean like snap like play Marvel Snap, just to be clear. Anyway, this is a Hearthstone stream, so let's just keep going.
Magni versus Tyrande.
I cannot find eternal rest, and neither will you.
For
Okay, priced. What do we need? I'm very concerned because this class finds a way to use my best things against me. Like, oh, wow. Wow, okay. Like whenever I would play a LaFonda, he would do that thing that copies it and steals it, or he would like silence it, or he would put it back in my deck, or he'd do some other garbage. Like, Priest is actually pretty annoying. Historically, and right now, and currently, against Warrior. In the old days of Cthulhu Warrior and Dragon Warrior and all these other decks that I used to play, going up against a Priest was kind of like, get ready for a 45-minute game. Also get ready to be really salty. I think we play the green wing, but I'm a little intrigued about the Nightmare Lord. Nah, I don't know. It does set up a taunt, which is nice, and it does put more taunts into my deck, which is nice because I don't have to pay for them. They just come out and they do their thing. And then I could bring him back if I wanted, because this will most definitely die. Most assuredly. Yeah, let's just bring it back. Then I'm gonna do this. And he's gonna be like, oh no, it's more taunts. But I'm actually gonna use that egg next turn on LaFonda. Cause look at him. I need some more. We can't just have one dragon. Pretty dumb.
What separates dream from madness?
I don't know. Tell me. That's what I came here to ask you. What does separate dreams from madness? Why won't you give me the answer? This is no time for rhetorical questions. Puppet theater, here we go. Priest being priest. I hate playing priest so much. I've got 10 plus years of salt. I think it's just time to move on from Hearthstone. I've been playing it for so long, I don't know how to stop, but really, I think it's time I just stop. I can't keep having existential crises on streams like this. It's not good. I mean, maybe it's good. Is this what you want? Is this what you people want? Alright, I think this affects every time any LaFonda has died. So, oh, kill this, bro.
What separates dream from madness?
Could have cracked his LaFonda. Maybe I should have, but I don't want to give him that much board advantage quite yet. And I realized he could kill mine and then kill his, and he would get more dragons. I hate priests so much. I want all the priests to never play again. It's not a good class, but I don't care. I hate it. You gotta take a long, hard look at yourself in the mirror, man. This is pretty pathetic. I got no way to crack these eggs.
A recurring dream. A recurring dream. Patch you up.
What separates dream from madness?
Puppet theaters. Bull crap.
The void is filled with many whispers.
Those were pretty bad,
Separates dream.
but also free spells are pretty good. Alright, he doesn't have his hydration station. I mean, he doesn't have his puppet theater anymore, right? There's no way he runs another copy of that, right? I should really run some kind of removal in this deck, honestly.
Patch you up.
What am I bringing back with a hydration station anyway? A LaFonda for sure.
Magic bind.
I mean, let's find out, I guess. Oh yeah, sure. Okay. Well, I hate priests. The end. Goodbye. See you later. Shut up. Who cares? I hate priests. Go away. Stop talking to me. They always do the same thing. They screw with your stuff. They res their own stuff. It's just... It's not fun to play against. But also I've had too long with Hearthstone. Too long.
Magni versus Inge.
A final toll for your final fight.
For Cosmodan.
Alright, I could wait, but I don't want to.
Smell the flower.
could wait to coin the chemical spill, but there's no guarantee that I have anything good for the chemical spill, so I'm just going to do this. Maybe I can get the dragon taunt out. At least get rid of his little buggies, which is nice. So I don't want to have to deal with this anymore. So there's the turtle for the chemical spill. Okay.
I cannot do that. Find me in the tree.
Turtle is just a bad card. Just a bad card.
Oh, you got me.
I feel bad for people that do this for a living. Well, I mean, we've got about 45 minutes left. I could just call it and have a short stream. Or we could switch to Snap, or we could try to find one of these old decks that work.
Dreaming is over.
I must protect the wild.
I think I've done enough enough playing with the warrior deck to realize that it's it's not going to keep up, and it needs removal. needs a lot of help with removal. I know this happens even in high ranks, but it's hard not to feel like that wasn't because of a low rank thing. But we're 1-0 with the Druid deck.
Malfurion versus Bayern.
None can escape my fury.
I must protect the wild.
Maybe we keep one of these, because they can do some things for sure. It's Innervate Horn of Plenty, maybe a cheap nature spell, or just hero power. On turn 2. Ooh. Cost 2 less. I think this one ultimately is going to be the best choice. Ultimately.
Hey, you want to buy a funnel cake?
Do I put my buddy out just for it to die? There's almost no way he doesn't kill it, right? Doesn't seem smart. If we're being honest.
Must have slept in.
A limited time offer.
Hmm. Interesting. Oh.
Just a dream.
Alright, he still probably finds a way to kill the buddy. But if he doesn't, I'm making 2 4/4s.
100% real fake gold.
He didn't. A 6/6 with taunt. And then we just smash face because how else are we gonna win? But it's okay because we're playing some weird fun deck. Some rogue that wants to have fun.
Smart moves, I concede.
with Druid. And all we had to do is play against one DQ and one jank deck to get it.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
We're coining out the bears. First turn, I think. Maybe I hold on to a Wrath, because the armor boys can stack up quite a bit. But also I might not use it early. I want to coin the bears, though, to give them a chance to grow up to be big bears. But maybe that's not the... I don't know. I think this is okay. I give my bears a chance to grow, and then by then I'm up to a 2-2, and then I could possibly play 2 more cards. So hero power is 2-2. Then we do this, and maybe we can play another card. And make them 3/3s. So then I get 2 3/3s on turn 3. Makes sense. From a, symmetrical standpoint. Frostbolt to the face. Are you a bot? Boy, that was really bad. And he's gonna think. That was a really bad choice. Are you a bot? But I had a reason for that bad choice. And it's right here and right here. I had my reasons. So just hang on.
Little freaking light! Little freaking light!
Must have slept
Here we
in.
go. 2 3. Hello. My stream is going well. Got a new friend alert. It would be going a lot better, though, if somebody had something to sell to me. You don't have anything to sell to me, do you? That'd make me really happy. See, I have all this money. I sit around all day with all this money and no idea what to do with it. I mean, do I burn it in a can? Do I throw it out a window and watch people scurry for it? Do I just roll it up into burritos and eat it? What do I do? So you wouldn't happen to know anything that I can do with custom artwork? What? Are you serious? Custom artwork? Oh my... Thank you. Thank you. I've been sitting here with all this money, so bored, and no artwork at all. It's been a miserable existence. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a miserable existence, and I just didn't know what I was gonna do. Custom artwork? Amazing ideas for my channel? Oh, thank you. Oh, you have no idea how much of a lifesaver you are. And custom artwork? No one has ever offered me that before. Wow, that's so cool. I just, this would be a perfect place for people to come sell stuff because I have so much money and literally nothing to do with it. But nobody ever comes by and offers me something. Wow, that's amazing. Wow. I'm so happy. This is the best day of my life. Wow. We're gonna lose to this mage, by the way. They're just biding their time. We're definitely gonna lose to this mage. I can't wait. Here, let me put my Discord in the chat. Discord.com/ don't have money you There you go. If you check out that Discord link, that should take you right to the page. Right to the page that you need to go. Let's see. Tree ants. Yeah, sure. I'll draw some cards. Oh boy. No, I didn't say that you were a scammer. What are you talking about? Did I type the link in wrong? Here, let me type it in again. Maybe I typed the link in wrong. Here, maybe that link worked. Try that one. I probably just typed it in wrong. You know, I'm all thumbs. It is sometimes, you know, you try to do your best, but yeah. Here we go. Look at how big my plants are getting. Type your username. I did. Was that one wrong? Hold on, let me try it again. Hold on, let me try it again. All right, let's try that. No, I probably just typed it wrong because I'm, you know, for being a streamer, it's stupid, right? Like I shouldn't probably not be.
My hand is too full.
What just happened? If you know, you know. You're a mad person. I'm not. Okay. There's no call for that kind of language. I have been nothing but pleasant. I don't type very well. I tried to give you the Discord 3 different times, and I guess the link wasn't correct. Go and get your better treatment. But better treatment for what? Now you're just ruining my day. What are you talking about? Better treatment for my, because I can't type well? You're the meanie, okay? I'm sorry for my harsh language. You're the meanie. You are. I am not wasting your time. I am not wasting your time. I sit around on piles of money. It's not good for my back. I should probably get a mattress, actually, instead of the piles of money. It's not good for my back. But you're the meanie. I don't come into your stream and offer you promises of artwork. Amazing artwork. Hold on, I got it. Dang it. I'm not telling a lie. I am a terrible typer. I can try this one more time. I can put the Discord link in here one more time. Discord / this. Okay. Try it one more time. What kind of treatment you're talking about, I don't know. But I am not a mad person. Does this face look mad to you? 'Cause I am not a mad person. And I do not appreciate you coming onto this stream. No, I am not a mad person. No, I would appreciate you not use that language on my stream. I never. I get the opportunity of a lifetime of artwork, custom artwork, to finally make my stream look good. And of course, this person ends up being a charlatan. Just to come on my stream and make such accusations and use such language. What is this world coming to? Never been so insulted in my life. Mad person. You're the mad person, madame. You're the mad person. I'm sorry, I've already lost my temper. This is unacceptable. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have stooped to that level. I'll try to compose myself here for a second. If you want, I can try to type the link in one more time. I told you I'm not great at typing, so that's just... Go to the madhouse and get yourself cured. Oh crap, I gotta take a turn. Hold on. Discover a... What choose ones can we get? Anything good? None of these are good. Okay. Yeah, Divine Shield, sure. Yeah, we do this. Yeah, we do this. We do this. Yeah, okay, whatever. By the way, you should get an Oscar award. Oscar award for what? For mental health? Look, you're just full of all sorts of... I can't deal with this anymore. I can't deal with this anymore. I've been called a lot of things. In my day, I've been called a lot of things. Been called a dope. Been called a fuddy-duddy. Been called a real flim-flam artist. Okay, those all hurt, but nothing like what you're saying. Nothing like what you're saying. Nobody has called my integrity into question. Go to a mental hospital. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Are you kidding? You can't just walk in and ask for something like that. Okay. All right, so if that's easy, you tell me how. Yes, I am a rich person, but you can't just expect to get treatment. You walk in saying, I'm rich, here's my credit card, I have mental health problems. And the first thing they say is, sir, you don't. You're fine. Are you a gay? What's an a gay? Are you a gay? Huh. Never heard that before. What can I even get? I think everything's dead in this deck. But we're gonna draw 3 cards anyway just to find out. Let's get some random spells. Bears aren't gonna help me at this point. Well, that was really fun while it lasted. But also, what's this person doing? Are they just like finishing a quest? Like, I know that I'm over here just wasting a scammer's time, but what's this person doing? What's their angle? Why are they playing like they're wasting a scammer's time? Is this the scammer? Am I playing the scammer right now on the other side? All right, I've lost all interest in this game. Now that my entertainment for the day is over, I've lost all interest in this game. 1 minute 37. 1 hour 37. Scammer. So the problem with this is I'm gonna have to edit the video so that I can show the chat going on at the same time and interacting with the scammer. And I don't know if it's worth it. Like, I don't know if it's worth putting the time and the effort into editing the video and putting it all together when the chances are people probably aren't going to care about it anyway.
Put your faith in the light.
Bro, you gonna kill that buddy? There you go. Are you not gonna freeze a 14-14? I guess not. Alright, so... Gross. Two more spells. 2. That's stupid. We've got board space for 4 more. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm just going to hit him in the face because I don't actually know how this game is going to end otherwise. He's got 2 water elementals, so he can freeze 2 of them. And he can kill the 14/6 probably with ease. Yep, so then he frees my other 2 16s, and he can kill the buddy fairly easily. Yeah, this game has just gone on too long. Too long to do any actual, real playing where we could win. And there's a Bran on board. He disrespected the buddy. He doesn't care about the buddy at all. He's just trying to set up lethal next turn. I probably don't have another,
I'm out of cards.
yeah. Can't discover any more health stuff.
Thorn in your side.
Okay. I'm ready to die. Oh, he's just got lethal on board. This is boring. This has been a boring game from the start. Hearthstone is a boring game. My life is a boring game. Okay.
What have we learned today?
In over a week, I have not had a single follower on this channel. And the first time in now 9 or 10 days that I get a new follower, it's another scammer wanting to sell me custom artwork. And I don't know if it's better to have had the scammer come by and at least have interaction with some kind of person, even though I know they're barely a person. But maybe the interaction was better. I don't know. And it makes me challenge the reason why I stream every single day, because I see this all the time, like on Reddit or other forums, where people are like, why the reason that you stream if you don't have any viewers? It's like, well, people say, well, I want to do it for fun. And quite frankly, I want to do this for fun. I want to set up a group where we can just hang out and play games and have fun and do just fun stuff. But I haven't found any of those people yet. So it's not just that, I'm not getting any viewers, because I don't really care if we don't have a lot of viewers, but the fact that I have not succeeded in my goal of establishing some kind of gaming community that revolves around the niche of the enjoyment of the game and stuff like that. I don't know. It feels bad. But I can't give up on it, because every time that I've gotten to this point in my life, I usually just give up. Because it's a lot easier to give up and then just say, well, I'm just going to do something self-indulgent instead of sacrificing and doing hard work and actually trying to make something work. But I can't. I've got to keep at it. I've got to keep at this. At some point in time, something will happen. And it may be just we find one new person to add to the Band of Timmy's Fun Club. Maybe it's just one new person that stumbles upon the stream one day and realizes these are my people. These are the people I want to hang out with, I want to game with, I want to talk with, I want to live with. And we're like, boom, then you found your community. Great. And then this would have a great purpose. It's that same existential like crisis that I have every single time I stream. I guess I really have to be intentional every time I sit down to say, this is why I'm doing it. This is why I'm putting the time into this. We're not doing this to get famous. We're not doing this to get 1 million views. We're doing this to build our community. We're doing this to have fun. Yeah.
What have we learned today?
And honestly, this would be a good time to learn how to edit a video because that was an enjoyable interaction, at least for that first 5 minutes or so. It's not an enjoyable game of Hearthstone, but that's my fault for playing Hearthstone in the first place. We're not going to play Hearthstone tomorrow. I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe we'll do a draft with the new dragon set in Magic, or maybe we'll go back to Dine to Dungeon. We have new DLC there that we should check out. Maybe we'll play Balatro for the first time. I've played it before, but I've never played it on stream. I don't know. We'll figure that out tomorrow, I guess. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Probably. Bye-bye.